sing for joy. It's so beautiful joy because they desire to know more about God. And this is not the end yet about the creation. You can also have other connections. This is people plan to free, but I don't really come here. Actually, this last page, what I emphasize by his son, whom he has appointed care of all. See, I'm correct. Put the faith into his word. And if you open the Bible and if you read, I can guarantee that you will not fail to know more about it. Because it's not a Lord of us. It's not a king God to save us. It is another king God to save us. And every time when you open the Bible, there's a heavenly cloud being made for us. The whole heaven is paid their attention to us. So if we have faith in the Bible, amazing things will happen. But I don't have my time to talk about what comes after, so I will stop here and we can have a final prayer to finish this devotion. Father God, we thank you for this time. We thank you for your instruction that we can open the Bible and we can know more about you. Father, this grace that you give us faith, because the faith is from you, from us, that we can trust the word that you have given us, and help us to find the knowledge and the instruction for our lives from your word. That you can be a witness to us As you know, everything that you have said is true, and we can believe. Thank you, Lord. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yeah. Thank you, Pastor. You see, we are a little bit late, but we're okay. So, Pastor Nesta is coming in with another program. That is Introduction to Masturbate.
Thank you so much, Pastor. All right. You're awake? Come on. Not for the presentation, I'm talking because it was a long week. At least for me, it was a long week. But this week was better than the previous one, you know? Yeah, I had 2 nights my home last week. But we are doing better this week. My name is Nestor, as I mentioned before. My entire family is Catholic. I'm originally from Argentina, but we moved here to study in Andrews University and Master in Youth and Innovation Ministry. I'm working on a doctorate degree also, and 7 years. Enjoying the snow and everything. Beautiful. We are missing that, you know?
Yeah.
But we will enjoy the rain here somehow. We don't miss. No, we had fun. We enjoyed on together. Actually, I will tell more about that during this weekend. But the truth is that I became a Adventist around 19, 20 when I was 19 or 20 years old. My best friend in a public state school was Adventist, and yeah, he was the one that stayed me for 4 years until I decided to get baptized and I went to study theology. And the first thing that I noticed at the Adventist church was that I went over there and there was nothing for me. I went to the Adventist University and everybody was, oh, there's this and that, but I was new. And somebody invited me, hey, would you like to come to this kind of activity outdoor? Okay, what is the name of that? Oh, it's called Master Guy Club. All right, no clue what you're talking about, but let's give it a try. It's fun, adventure, guys, girls, magic, everything. Let's go. And they had a good purpose, they would have community and activities, really interesting activities. Before I went to the Adventist church, I went to Camp Out. That was my first event with the church. And in the university was the same. Before, I tried to work in the church and I was part of the Master Guy Club. That was the year 2000. Later, when I came here to study, I read something, a study from a company called Barna. Barna does research for a lot of churches, Christian churches, and they did one for the Adventist church. And there is a phrase that is in my mind that says, in the Adventist church, if you are not a children, or if you don't have children, there is nothing for you. Okay, got it? If you are not a children, or if you don't have children, there is nothing for you. We are probably the best church ever in the planet for kids.
we have Sabbath school, we have adventures, pathfinder, we have summer camp, we have whatever you want. The entire year we have activities for them. The best of the best is for kids, which is right and it is important. But as soon as they hit, the 16, 17 years old mark, sorry guys, you're on your own, good luck, we pray for you, pray for you. And they are living in the church. There's nothing for them, the purpose for them is very important. I will talk about purpose and everything. We have an event coming on November 3 to 5. From the conference will be here also, and that will be training, plan ministry training, leadership training. Let me confirm the date. You want to be like 3 to 5, right?
Yep.
There you go. That will be November. And now we'll talk about purpose. This is the thing about purpose. Why you like to go to the church? Because I must go to the church, and that's not a purpose. I mean, I go to the church for what? What for? I mean, what is the purpose? And that's the mindset of New Berean. If I don't need to go to the church, why should I go? I can say at home. Oh, but it's for the sermon. Yeah, but in YouTube I can find pretty good sermon. But you have to pray. I can pray in my room like Daniel. So what is the purpose? We'll talk more about that during that weekend. Because of that, you as leaders need to identify what will be your expertise. Okay? Some people love some people love fire, some people love night, some people love outdoors, expeditions. Some others are expert in evangelism in different areas. For me, evangelism should be in every expertise. Some people love, outreach, community service. So you have to decide eventually what would be your strength. For me, my strength have been Master Guide, more specifically Master Guide Club. Master Guide Club have been an official ministry for decades, all over the world. Have been an official ministry in the North American division for 30 years. But for different reasons, for example, there have been problems in the past with Master Guide Club, giving away Master Guide card just for participating. Or clubs are not connected to the church, are not answered to a conference, etc. The problem is why? Because they were not official. So they didn't answer to any authority. In 2016, we came to the US to study, and because of my work, I also work in International Camporee. I'm one of the online directors of the International Camporee. I was invited to NAD advisories, and they told me, oh, there is this Master Guide Club that we would like to, present, bring something. I brought 77 slides. Why do we need a Master? I think like that. It's not about opinion. It is always about facts. And they finished. They put together 2 pages. They came to the next level, the advisory committee, and they said, "We want a Master Club." Okay, with what? With this. We had 2 pages. They said, "Well, no, again, for probably 10 years in a row. But if it's so important, write something." And I said, I need to complete a final project for my master's degree. Let's go with it. So we did a Master Guide Club advice administrative manual. It was approved in 2020. It was, 2018. It was piloted, and 2020. Master Guide Club became official for the North American division for the first time on a division level. No other division in the world has Master Guide Club official. nor in South America, nor in Central America, nor in Africa. Always have been locally measured. Okay? So, because of that, that's my passion, and you will hear me talk a lot about that at least at the beginning. Then, when we get more about Master we change stuff. What is a Master then? Class, it is a 7-day dedicated on-prayer ministry open for baptized members. You want to see how a Master club looks like? Look around because you are in one right now. Master club is another thing that community to provide training for Master candidates. It's not a civil society, it's not a social club. It is that the mission is to empower leaders to effective training, equipping and deploying them for service. All right? This is not about status, it is about service. The vision is to see all young people safe, and the purpose is to develop graduate leaders, disciple, people, and youth.
Amen.
So I like history, and this is for history. Missionary Volunteer Society was founded in 1907. Junior Missionary Volunteer Society was founded in 1909. In 1922, it was presented Master Guy Conrad and became Master Guy. In 2022, we celebrated 100 years. We did it in Colorado. We organized a Master Guy convention celebrating the 100 years of the Master Guy ministry. Then in 1950, the General Conference authorized the Pathfinder Club. 1979, even if they began before that, but officially there was piloted in 1979 and 2018, the North American Division piloted the third class. Okay? It is a club, it is not necessarily a class. I mean a class for decades, but now it's officially a club. So what are the objectives? To emphasize spiritual and personal growth for intimate relationship. This is the key. This is the foundation of your leadership. If you fail on this, let's go home because we have nothing to do here. You are dangerous actually if we fail here. If you are not with Christ, how can we be a Christian? You know, Christians without Christ are what? Philosophers maybe. But we are the reflection of Christ, and we should be. With all of the faith and all of challenges, be the Lord. Provide all the leadership training based on the Master curriculum. Yes, we can play with these different ways, but the Master curriculum is the program for Master Club. Why I'm sharing on this, but we are about to get Master and investiture and that's it. People, this is the thing. We will always have kids. Doesn't matter what we do, how bad we are, you know, we will always have kids. The problem that you will face the day that you open a club will be, where do I get the leader to help me? And this is not Washington Conference, not Pacific Union, North America. The world is like that. Doesn't matter what country you go. So where do I get my deputy director? Where do I get my chaplain, my counselor? You will not get any of that. You will say, and I will mention a little bit more about that. You can say, well, but I can use the TLT, thank you for coming, and you are fantastic. The only problem I have with you is your age. You cannot be in charge of minors. And that's a mistake that we have been seeing around. You know? Planning daytime activities for the Lake Union Cabaret. I was in front of a bus, a long line of buses that will take to the dunes on Saturday afternoon. where are these groups coming? Not normally. I think it was in group of from 30 pathfinders. 30, all of them. We are ready. Okay. Ready for what? Oh, we are going in the bus. And the bus is going to a different city, right? Yeah. All right. Where are your leaders? Oh, here we are. We are ELTs. All right. How old are you? 15, 15, 14, 15. Well, I appreciate and I know you are amazing leaders, but legally, that's a problem. No. That's why we have to keep working with PLP and keep bringing them to the end, but we have to think in the next step after that. And the next step after that will be always the Master Guide Club if you want to continue in it's the natural next step because it is the natural next club. And I will share a little bit more about that to make it super easy to understand. So I see the adventure ministry, the Pathfinder ministry, youth ministry, and this is unique from the North American division. Usually the rest of the world will end here. It is adventures and Pathfinders. The North American division, we voted that the Master Guides are servants of all. You know, if the church needs you, you are Master Guide, you can provide your expertise. You are better trained than most of the leaders that you will find in a regular church because all the content and all the curriculum that you have to go through. So because of that, we extended to youth ministry and church ministry in their leadership. Right? In other words, if there is a problem, you should be part of the solution. Right? Discipleship and community service. To participate in conference sponsor events. That's also important, especially for me. So please give me a hand for the future event. I come to involve Master Guide Club members in the church community, social activities, and also Christian friendship and mutual support. This is also another thing. Historically, there has been a gap between wearing Pathfinders and you do your Adventist. There has been a gap right here in the middle between club and church, and that should be so. I had the opportunity to help writing the new Master Guide curriculum for General Conference and North American Division, and we are making sure that every Master Guide candidate needs to connect with the local church. Meaning socially connect, meaning fellowship connecting, somehow need to connect with the local church. To teach and promote an integral healthy lifestyle. That's also part of who we are. Good health is a challenge, you know, especially when you spend 8 hours on a computer every day, which is life today. Here, and but you have to fight to that. Otherwise, you will not survive at the next event, or your mood will not be the best to address it, for example, or to address other leaders. So you have to be in good shape and pray about that and fight for that because you deserve to be healthy. You deserve to enjoy what you are doing. If you are struggling with illness, you will suffer. You know, being a leader, being in front of everybody while your back is hurting or whatever, it is not fun. So you have to work on that too. Organization and structure. This is very simple. Master Guide Club is administered by club director. Usually that's enough. If you want more, if you have a large club, my largest club was 130 members. For that, we have a couple of deputy directors, and usually a Master Guide Club will be smaller than that, You don't need to have a master plan in the church. You can put together 2, 3, 4 churches, a district, and work together to support the 1 or 2 or 3 candidates that you would have in your church. Bring them together and find a Wilson that will run. Basically, that's what you need to create a master plan. Once you have a Wilson, you will be fine. Again, if it's super big, you can name a tab like any other club. But the structure of a master club is way different. I'm doing master club right here, right now. We are I'm not taking care of you. You are not 12. So if you need to go to the bathroom, you are okay. You will be fine. You have your budget, you have your card, you have your agenda, your schedule, and everything. So that's why it's different. I don't need to shout. I'm not your. No, this is the thing. In community, the younger they are, the bigger the leader. But once they are growing, the leader start, and when you get to Masagai, we are solid. Right? What will be the Masagai program? The Masagai result card. That's it. It's not rocket science, it's not a mystery, a secret that, what should I? No, it's there. Just find, read it, and provide the training. But let me help you with this. This is important. There are 3 types of requirements, and this is key for you to understand and for Masagai Club. The personal requirements are the ones that only you can do. There are books that you have to read or listen. If there are something that you have to write, this is your duty for you. Nobody else can do it for you. Then you have the group requirement, and this is for Masagai Club work with. Those seminars or things that are specific that you can bring together the group and share information, invite a guest or something, those are the ones that the Masagai Club could provide. And finally, the conference training. The conference training will provide a certificate. I know that we have been doing amazing in the absence of training because we didn't have a youth director for the last year. But next November, the 3 to 5, we will provide this. We will provide basic staff training and leadership training. Okay, those are 2 big requirements from Masagai. Probably you already done it. If not, next November we will be opportunity. And you will receive a certificate and a ticket for that. Any questions so far? Any question? Yes.
So the November training.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
November training, we will bring a lot of presenters right here, and that will be an annual activity. Every year we will have the same weekend, the same activity, teaching the track. We will be teaching 5 tracks that weekend. One will be treasury, secretary treasurer. That will be 4 adventures and pathfinders at the same time. And we will have an emphasis on youth ministry management system, which is a new system the North American division has done. Around 18 conferences, the big ones are using it, and we are all in with that. Which makes easier, for example, if you are coming from Florida, from Texas, from North Carolina, you come here and people don't need to start again because all your records are in the system. You just read your record. The system will be used to register for events. Probably in the future, the international company will use that system, like happens in South America. The system also will connect you with telling volunteers the background check. And we will send you notification, hey, in 6 months, you are running out of system, you need to do it again, and so on. Everything will be in that system. And all the information in that system is saved on any server. You have nothing in your computer or in the conference, and everything is there. So it is pretty safe. Yes, somebody else.
Contact you later.
No problem at all. I'm sorry, I didn't mention that was the first track. The other two tracks are two actually that will be in Spanish and English. One will be basic staff training, and the other one will be leadership training, which is specific for Master Guide candidates. The next year, we would like to create a cycle of 8 years, so you know what is coming, and we would like to change and bring new one. For example, club director, club instructor, counselor, that's another one, and 4 adventures and 4 appointments. Right? Something else? 3, 2, 1, and continue. How does all these look when you put them together? I love graphics, people. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm a graphical person. If I can see it, I can explain. So basically, this is currently the adventure club. You know, you have PKK, third, fourth grade, and everything. This is pretty much what it is. So it is simple, and it's not going to change anytime soon. I'm part of different NAV committees take decision, and this is the Pathfinder Club today. I'm not sure if this will be the same after next February. We can talk more about this, but probably there will be a expansion here, voted by club directors from all over the. So yes, I have my opinion on that, and I share it with the group, but we'll see what happens there. The same thing with TLT. TLT as we know it today might not be the same after February. So that's why I'm not talking about that too much, because next year TLT will look different probably. So we'll see then what happens with that, and we will move forward. As it is today, you have the last 2 classes of Pathfinder, then you have the opportunity to go to a Master Guide club, and this is one of the options. There are several options. In some conferences, you cannot take a year to train. You have to be working in Pathfinders at the same time that you are doing Master Guide. My personal opinion, and I can be wrong always, is that if you want to be a pastor, you go to the seminary and then you go to the church. If you want to be a teacher, you go to the university and then you go to the classroom. If you want to be a Master Guide, so far we have done this. Give you the card, good luck, I will pray for you. Have you heard something like this before?
Yeah.
So, and they will tell you, well, but you don't have enough leaders. We cannot send a Master Guide to a school of Master Guides. Because you don't have enough leaders, you should send people to a school of Master Guides. Because this is a factory for leaders. Okay? This is the problem. When you don't receive proper training, you are frustrated. You try to do something, you don't know how to do it. So you give up. That's the problem. So the other problem is this. I give you this, which is beautiful, perfect, you know, the Master Guide curriculum, I love it. But I'm alone. Who can explain this? How do I complete it? You're lucky you have a Wilson. Many people don't have a Wilson. By Wilson, every time I say Wilson, I refer to Master Guide Club, okay? So, it seems like that. You can learn to be a pastor by yourself. You need a teacher to at least give you the book that you have to read, and talk about the book afterward. The same with a teacher. I mean, you need some mentorship, some support. If you try to get that from a Pathfinder class, they're competing with Pathfinder for the time. It's not that they are good, you are bad, they are bad, you are good. No, it's not about that. It is physics. You can only be in one place at the same time. So, in my opinion, to take 1 year for training and then go back to some training, to any ministry you would like to go, to complete the practice, to become a master guy. And then after you get the lecture for young people, I'm talking for young people, okay? But it applies to everybody like myself. I didn't follow it. I went to work older. But young people will go to college, new community, new ministry. The difference is that they have a great experience because they have a community that supports them on their path to achieve the highest investor that you can achieve in the church. It's smaller than the path. Right? So you have an identity. That's why TLT is not the end for you guys. You have to go for master guys. Because this is the thing. Outside NAB, there is no TLT program. So I became a master guy in Argentina back in the time. Then we moved as missionary to Norway, Northern Europe. They didn't ask me, do you play soccer? No. They asked me, are you a master guy? And I told them, yes. Then you are the club director this year. And I was, 12 kids. My English was so bad that they will correct me all the time. But we had a lot of fun. You're a master guy, I'm sorry. You have the label of duty all the time. You can try, you can run, but you cannot fly. And that's a blessing. So let me explain it in a different way. Adventure Club, Pathfinder Club, they are the same ministry. They will argue, no, they are Papa, no, they are the same ministry, people. Seriously, Scar. Can you see the connection? There are different stages though. Childhood and a different kind of childhood. They are independent, different director, different budget, different, but they are independent. Sometimes they share tents, they share failures, they share different things. And they provide mutual support. I always tell the Pathfinder director they should be in every investiture of adventure. Because that's the transition for the new kids that will go to Pathfinder, right? It's the same thing. Same ministry. Master Club is the same ministry. Scar. By the way, the uniform of club ministries is a scar. That's the only part official of the uniform. Everything else, it depends where you are. But the scar is the uniform. Different stages of life, even independent, interdependent, master guy needs to provide support to both of them. And that's what it said there, mutual support. It's simple like that, people. This is not a social club. This is not an elite club. This is not for master guys invested. The only master guys invested, welcome to Master Guy Club, are the director and the instructors. That's it. We have problems in the past in Master Guy Club because it is like a convention of master guys that don't want to work in the church, but they are master guys. That's not for that. Master Guy Club is a support group for master guy candidates. Then the cycle goes like this. Fifth grade, they go to Pathfinder, 11th grade, they go to master guy, and because of the master guy treatment will push them in that direction, they will have to go back. Right? Master exam for you will be 1 year. Maybe up to a year, but that's kind of a lot. If you are too busy to complete in 1 year, maybe 2 years. But that's it. It's not for 5, 6, 7 years. It's not for that. Then in organizing a master exam, let's go with it. I like graphics. Council with a company director. Meet with the pastor, you know, this is like any other job, you have to talk with the pastor, the local pastor needs to be on board. And present the plan to the church board. Then inform the congregation and start inviting people. It seems like that. If you have a large guide class in the last year, you can bring them. If you have a large PhD group, you can create a master class to support that PhD. You know? I didn't understand the PhD concept very well. So I decided to be a PhD coordinator. I went to a large scale club. I had 22 PhDs in my class. I was in charge of 22 PhDs. So I went over there and I'm ready to work with them. I want to do everything and complete all this. All right. And I asked, when do I do that? And he started telling me, well, you have to find places between classes, you're teaching or the other teaching, or try to talk one by one, something like that. So what they told me is, I'm competing that behind it. So that's why I didn't like that. And because of that, I said, well, let's try something different. And here we are. The congregation needs to be informed about it. And then you have to elect a director, a deputy director, included. It's a board, the committee recommends to the first director, the deputy director. This is very important. I would always say the director needs to be an area coordinator or the leader that they have, because all the leaders coming out from that club, master club, will look very alike the director. So, in other words, if the director is an expert in evangelism, all the members of that club will somehow have a trend in that direction. You know? Use a chaplain treasurer as needed, doctor, counselor as needed. Creative ideas for a master club program. Books. I did a study in the last master curriculum, and 80% of the requirements were explicitly mental. We always preach about the 4 areas: social, physical, mental, and spiritual. 80% were mental, not even spiritual. So we changed that for the new curriculum that it will work starting. Well, the GC is already using it, but we have to retouch a little bit, and by February will be voted the new curriculum for MED. But the idea is to make theory with experience, the learner. Especially new generation, they don't learn like we used to do, 3 hours, 10 hours. They need to experience, otherwise it doesn't work. An example, for example, we can talk, we can preach, we can grow, we can do a lot of things about knowledge. Even you can practice one time, but if you don't use it on a practical way, you can never keep it. So when you have to do these not over and over and over and over again, and you like the techniques, you will learn them. Okay? That's practice. That's experience. There you go. Can anyone tell the difference between those 2 nuts? You like them better or not? Because if you make a mistake, you're dead.
That's fun.
Amen. look very, very similar, right?
Yeah.
Well, these two roads are okay, and one of these is okay. The other one will take you directly to the bottom of the mountain. Because this is a low pitch, very useful for the cure and the point. But the other one is the one that you use to recover a road. You pull one to go up or down, the other one just to recover the road. Again, you need to practice and experience what we are talking about. See? Use it in different ways until you master it. A little bit of theory. William Glasser is a famous educator. He would say 10%. We learn 10% of what we read, 20% of what we hear, 30% what we see, 50% of what we see and hear, 70% what we discuss, without discussion, 80% of what we experience, and 95% of what we teach others. Right? So, if you need to earn an honor, the best way for you to earn it is by teaching. Because by teaching, you will prepare properly for that honor, better than if you are just
Yeah.
sitting there, trying to stay awake. Stay awake, people. Stay awake. The same here. Because and sample one thing. Decades of meditation research support the idea that by teaching stress and providing more feedback, we can produce great different. So don't about it. Challenging. Or the famous Benjamin Franklin. I forget. Show me, and I might remember, involve me, and I learn. By the way, that's something that we have to change in our culture. One day, it will or will not be a candidate. Please, make room for new leaders to grow. That leader that covers everything and nobody can have an opinion or say anything about nothing because you are the only one that is right. Got it? Be a strong leader, that's not a problem, but be strong doesn't mean that other leaders cannot grow around. Because you know what? The easy way to say what kind of leader you were is the next day after you do. Let me check your class the year after you leave. When you are not there anymore, your class still reflects your work, your mentorship, your leadership. If there is no class the year after you leave, it's because you are not an effective leader. So that's an important thing that we have to grow. Now, I always accept it. But that's something that you have to consider always. One example, this is what I like to use in Master Club. It doesn't mean that it's the only way. There are endless ways for evangelism, there are endless ideas, and for climbing trees, the sky is the limit. I like backpacking, which is a journey undertaken by a group of people with a particular purpose, especially for exploration, different work, let's say exploration. If we talk about the new generation, and this is 17, if we check today, it is the same trend. More and more people is going to outdoor activity. Unless master guides go to outdoor activity. We're supposed to be the expert of outdoor activity. Club ministries about that. And this is the thing. How can we reach Seattle? No, those guys will never talk to me. They will never open their door. They will never receive my book. Let me tell you something. A lot of people from Seattle are in the trails right now, walking on the mountains. And guess what? They will talk to you. They will greet you. They will smile at you. In the trail, not in Walmart, not in the bank, and definitely not in public transportation, right? And in the trail, you know, hey, you look the greeting over there. Yes, oh, so nice. Hey, take me a photo. Let's share breakfast. You know, please, we're in Colorado, Mount Tyler, 13 feet. And we were there with a group of master guys. We were sitting there. And guess what? More people were coming, you know, no related to the church. And they were sitting, enjoying. Not more than 5 minutes, and they were a group, you know, all pastors, people that nothing related with activity at all, and they were talking, what do you do? Oh, that's so good, what do you believe? And a small group in the top of the mountain, with people that we didn't know 10 minutes ago. Believe it or not, because endorphins and other things will create a mood that will, you know, make people more friendly. Millennials want to break from all the noise on social media. Believe it or not. But listen to this and you will find. We try to have a needed screen and a door that can later be. No, basically, they will go with you before, you know, but in the meantime, you will have 30 miles to walk. Young people, sometimes we have no clue what to do with young people. We want to. So, but if you are in the trail, you know, with your backpack, you're walking. Hey, how are you? Fine. A month later, you ask, hey, how are you? Fine. And you start changing. At the beginning is high, and then you eventually in the mind number 5, they will start, well, from having time in school, and I feel like that, and guess what? At the end of the hike, that I'm a terrible preacher, will go start a fire or something, and open my heart to them, and they will listen because I'm someone now. Before I was nobody. And I'm sorry to say this, but generations, I'm a pastor, meaning nothing. You can say, but I'm a pastor, I mean nothing for them. They choose their leader. If you care for me, you will be my leader. But if you pretend to be my leader because you have a label that says pastor, or whatever, I'm sorry, but you're in the wrong generation. So it is okay if there is no life. Said that we can survive 20. Sometimes 48 hours. We know the high value of our resilience because it relieves stress, improves emotional well-being, so it is good. Amazing benefits of these activities. This was the spiritual retreat for teachers. People, before you get crazy or try to get suicide or something like that, go to the forest. You know, leave your phone at home, go to the forest for long hours, and then tell me about it. Try to pray in the forest, but I try to pray at home. Try in the forest, and then tell me about it. Walk around the lake. Here, this weekend, it's an amazing opportunity because the cell phone service is so bad, and you might be able to connect with God. Give it a try. Create a small Christian community for your people. This is important. So if you don't care if I'm at the church or not, why should I go? If you don't know my name, if I'm there or not, it's the same. So authenticity beyond appearance and smell. You know, we are all the same in the trail. We are, yeah, especially for birds, we are all the same. And everybody tired, everybody the same. Increases physical, mental, and spiritual resilience. This is important. Every time you finish this activity, you become stronger. The challenges are very simple purpose. Very simple. We have to get to the end of the trail. That's it. Plus, the challenges and we're finished with lot very fun. Work. And we can qualify. I have a need, so I cannot go to the Mount Everest. And probably I will not do the Running 3 years around. Want to be like my friend here. But I will do it for them because I want to spend a better way to connect with you. Okay? And it matters. Expeditions are inspiring, we can learn. And know what faithful we got. And I will walk among you and will be your God. On the road of freedom. We will hear the passing of the world, walking the water, our system. So this is not new, basically. I didn't create this. And for me, some activities that work really well. If you want to do a different activity, you can do it. There are endless opportunities, but this is my presentation on master. And now we have time for questions or comments. How are we doing this time? Oh, I'm 15 minutes late.
Yeah, that's okay.
Question.
I just want to years out there, they don't know, basically, every year we do the feedback with our volunteers. And usually it's Friday, Saturday. And every time we see the, with the big group of kids, back to the water. But basically, almost everyone on the trail has a computer. Everybody has Boy Scouts or Troop Payment, and that's a good way to how we are. A lot of people they motivated doing a good job, the thing that you do, so they kind of encourage the kids. Once more, the especially older people, they were excited to see Boy Scouts because I think in my experience, what I understood that like in the 60s, 70s, 80s, the Boy Scout movement was really strong. It's not strong anymore. So the older people, when they see kids in the woods, and they are like, oh, it brings me those memories.
Because there was a entire generation that went probably the 60s, they had 2 jamborees. 35,000 people, each one in parallel, who played. They have sadly, that's not working anymore. Really bad because and they're trying to survive. That's why I have to be really careful with that.
In many years, I always see one Boy Scout group. It was 5 or 6 years ago. But when we go with a lot of people, finders, people huge business.
They still have the national jamboree and the president also very expected to be there. And my forward was there. They seem, because now we can break bigger than that's something to do, Well, we do all this for practice. They will tell you, you need to be. And the work of movement. work of movement.
I'm sorry, we're gonna go back down to the Pathfinder car, that she was going to bring some of them up here for the one that's spraying. So I'm gonna go see if they change their mind.
Yes, 10 minutes. So you think it's hard to have to. And take a break of 10 minutes, break, walk, and. Wait, it's boring, people, come on, back here. Whoa. No. Stretch your legs. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a fact, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's my water?
How about we? First time because we in December. We do class. Yeah. There was no things, so we thought, all the time, but everything was small, and it was.
How long is your car?
All, like 2 or 3 hours.
I'm sorry.
22, but I didn't make it. You want me to make short? Okay. How much time we are now?
Make sure so.
I want to do it.
That car, not for
The 5 what?
5 parables.
5 lights,
Yeah.
with the word of. I didn't put the PowerPoint up. So I've been a long time since I this different criteria. So I will run it. And there's supposed to be a form to complete that I have to do. Oh.
So, that.
Here.
Well, everybody has to do that.
Yeah, this is a video. Yeah.
But paper lights.
No, I think we got it. Where is that? There's one. No, I will send it to.
Here.
With.
And it's never in the paper.
with-
Well, so, yes, I was in several.
I'm not thinking.
This last thing.
Yeah, do some.
Was it?
Yeah, you're right. I think. If I look at. Five, 2 more each for 2 songs. I will follow the slide. This is will be. Sorry for that. It seemed like everything was empty because they were not, my kids were playing alone all day long in the snow.
Yeah, you
In Spain. Well, así, aquí, para vivir the entire winter. But we learn to enjoy the snow in Norway. They wait for the snow for them. Christmas is fantastic. One special time in the year, and the kids that age, they're going down.
Where I used to work, they took a scene of other like that. They, I never see, never really, go anywhere with kids like this. And maybe they're. And
Whatever you do at that age, it becomes natural. For me, what makes okay. For them over there, it's skiing, other people will do cold or. No, there's no. There. 80. No. How is that sound word? That's why I heard. His brother is water, and I'm out with that. You ask, I'm going to give us. Oh. Well, they go to Norway, Christian, in the yes. Well, if you guys leave around there, 4 minutes, we got after the just walk. Yeah. It was back home, right? Yeah. Right. They make a bicycle. Yes.
No.
Or being here, here. Wow. They couldn't see the other. How they feel like that in I think kind of. Finally, we had 1, 3. From here, we now let's go to we are yeah, this wasn't you or. So how can we something.
You know, actually, pictures. Oh, here. Oh, yeah. Yes. We got the rest of them. Yeah. Eight hours. Yeah, that's serious. I sent. Yeah, no. Wow, there's a lot of writing in that. All right.
Captain Mike. You must die. If you're in it, do that. If I don't, yes.
Content. I'll find a wiki, I'll find it, yeah. Yeah. When you find all the other.